Hello, hello. I'm the official name reader. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today, we're looking at Wattrel and Kilowattrel. Gotta be honest, I really like the official names, and I actually really like the design to it too. When I first saw it, I said, ooh, pretty bird, I want that. And I like its typing. So, Wattrel and Kilowattrel sits right with me. So, I guess the recommendation for this episode is if this one doesn't help you, Zapdos is another electric and flying, which, yes, Thunderbird, I'm pretty sure, came from the Zapdos episode. I don't remember if it was in the remake, actually. Thunderbirds are go. It's there, it's obvious. Would I use it? No. Do I get it? Yes. Shock and Squawk has this nice sound to it, but I would not use it. But I'll acknowledge it. And then right above, Killdozer sounds very strangely familiar to me, and I can't quite put my finger on it. When I gave it a Google, it was just some dude who I guess did something with a bulldozer, and it said Colorado, so I guess he killed people or he got killed or something. I don't know. I feel like Killdozer is something I've seen in fiction somewhere before, like it was the last name of a character. Or a code name for a character. I suppose I should highlight Edison since it's basically the counterpart and less popular brother of Tesla. Tesla was the one who got all the attention while Edison was the redheaded stepchild, but just for the sake of it, we will highlight Edison. Alright, so normally I highlight the name in these videos, but there's a lot going on here and I kind of don't feel like going through it, so I'm just going to go a quick rundown of the things that I think are mildly worth acknowledging. Ultron we've seen in the past before. I don't know if I feel like that would fit Kilowattrel, but for the sake of it, we're highlighting it. Aftershock, I saw that one on Reddit, so that's probably where I stole it from. But Aftershock is like an earthquake-related thing, so although it has the word shock in it, I don't feel like it fits. Streak was an alternative to Flash. Zazu we've seen before, that's Bird from Lion King. I feel like there's better choices on that one. Rivali is Breath of the Wild bird. Rito, that one we see every now and again. Pico we saw recently in some other Paldean episode, and I had the same opinion then that I do now. Put it on your Wingle, or don't fucking use it at all, because there is a canon Wingle named Pico. Rockstar is not a bad name, but maybe better off on something that's like a rock type, like Minior, or maybe Toxtricity. Rio was one we saw recently as well. It's probably Squawkabilly. I don't know if I feel like that one would fit Kilowattrel, but highlighting it for the sake of it. Tengu, I feel strangely obligated to acknowledge. That one's Japanese folklore. I feel like that would be better for maybe like Haunch Crow, though. Buckbeak, we've seen a few times in the past. Again, I don't know if I would put it on Kilowattrel, but I at least understand. I don't know if there is a Pokemon that I feel like Buckbeak would actually fit as of the moment. Canine, you know, the dog. Yeah, I wonder why! So looking at Blitzwing made me think of Blitzkrieg, which that one's a German word, but I don't know. That I can kind of see it, and I feel like Blitzkrieg we've seen before, but maybe back in like Kanto, and we haven't seen it too much then. So I feel like that one's okay, and maybe kind of useful, good, because electric plus it has that World War II feel to it, which I say that because I'm also thinking about Kamikaze as well, and flying type, so that's kind of where my mind goes. Sorry, I kind of just want to ask this question because I feel like this is something you guys could educate me on. I remember taking some science class where it talked about like wind directions and like dry winds, humid winds, where things would blow from coastlines. Are these like scientific names or is this a mythological thing? Strange bird. Buzzsaw named after the Transformers character. Okay, I can see that, but I feel like putting the Buzzsaw and then G1 together makes that nickname a little more interesting and more obvious that it's in reference to Transformers. But I at least see the resemblance, and I understand that. Okay, I've reached the bottom. I don't really feel like there was much to go off of or anything really worth highlighting at all. Like, let me look real quick. I have nothing written down, and admittedly I didn't have anything written down even coming into it. I actually did a second playthrough of Scarlet and Violet using Kilowattrel on my team, and it was really awkward because I still didn't have a nickname for it. And I didn't want to pick one because I knew that, you know, I was going to do the episode, so there wasn't really a point. We do have comment suggestions. Let's see if these are any better. Waterfowl, Electric Bill, Zaptra, the Kilowattrel. Alright, well that's that. Any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Let us know what you use or recommend. Zapdos is the closest thing to Kilowattrel you can find. I mean, next to that's just Thunderous. Those are all the electric flyings that I know about. And there's technically 2 Zapdos videos. So if you search, you'll probably find the one with the Galarian. But if you look at that episode, in the description will be the original. So there's 2 Zapdos episodes you can look at. But I don't know how much you're going to really find. I mean, I guess next to that, the next best choice is probably going to be Pelipper, since that's also like a Seagull-based Pokemon. Let's fix this. Let's come up with some good nicknames for Kilowattrel.